Hello, it's Kate here, mynaturalhappiness.com, Reading School of Reiki, helping you go from hamster wheel to happiness. I hope you're well and I hope you have had the most amazing week. I wanted to just say hi, see how you're doing. I was thinking back to my corporate days when things were difficult sometimes, things were really hard. There were times where I felt stressed to the breaking point. And I broke a couple of times, if I'm really genuinely honest. I mean, I really did struggle with everything along the way. And it was a difficult time. And it was amazing because I had so many friends and family and loved ones who looked after me. So I was just thinking back to that time and before I found all the mindfulness and tools and techniques, and before I found Reiki, and before I learnt how to weave a little bit of happiness through my life, I felt quite alone sometimes. I really did. And it was difficult and it was challenging. And to the outside world, everything looked amazing. It really did. So I just wanted to say that if that's where you're feeling, then you're not alone, that you're loved. And, there are ways and means to help you through difficult times. It was amazing, and to the outside world everybody thought it was incredible. I was earning amazing money, as is the corporate way, and yet inside I was so unhappy because I was just absolutely shattered the entire time. I was working 12 hours a day minimum. I literally had no time for anybody, absolutely no time for anyone. How I managed to maintain a social life, I don't know. And it was really hard. It was really hard. And when I think back to that time, what happened as a result of which, there were friends and family that I really didn't get to spend as much time as I would have liked to have done with them. And I lost a few friends along the way because I simply did not have time to spend with them. It was really difficult, and it's just everything seems to revolve around the job, to get that deadline, to get that target, to get to that meeting, and by the time you get home you're absolutely shattered and there isn't much left in you to give to anyone else. So I sat down, absolutely shattered the entire time, sitting on the sofa, exhausted, up until the point where I found and implemented and brought Reiki into my life every single day. That was where I was at. So I wanted to just sort of say, I know where you're at. I know that it's difficult, and I know that I found a series of tools and techniques that really helped me along the way. And I wanted to, that's what I train now, that's what I teach, that's what I do. I help people go from hamster wheel to happiness so they can weave Reiki and love and mindfulness, and I give people practical tools and techniques to get there from someone who's been there. And I just wanted to share a solution that really helps me along the way and helped me all the time. Now, you may not be Reiki trained. You may think this is very woo-woo, but you know what? It does help. It really does help. Is to just stop and take a couple of minutes just for you throughout the day. It makes a massive difference. A massive difference. Now, back when I was in the sales role, because I used to do field sales roles, so I was driving left, right and centre, some of the most successful, there were two guys that worked in the team that I worked with over the years, and they were so successful. One of them was Muslim, He is Muslim. He's a very, very good friend of mine, and he stopped to pray every five times a day. So that meant in work time he had to stop to pray, and he did that, and he worked his diary around that. He did that, and he was so successful, so successful. And it's not about the praying; it's about the stopping and building that time into the diary that was as sacred to him as it was a client appointment. It was as simple as that. It was what he did, and he stormed it, absolutely stormed it. And the other guy that was so successful, and I never understood it until I started to sort of weave the same sort of thing in, but he stopped every single day and went for a lunchtime run. Wherever he was, whatever he was doing, he'd find somewhere outside and go for a lunchtime run. And to me, that was so out of it, because I was at that point I was driving from here to 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 here. I was always running late for meetings because I love chatting, and because I just, and then I'd stop and check my email, I'd stop and check the phone, I would, listen to my mails, I would do so much. And yet this guy stopped and went for a run every single day. It was a 20-minute, half an hour run, and he was so successful. And it's looking back now at what I did when I started to weave similar sort of things into my day, that actually that stopping and that stilling the mind means that you have more energy to move forwards. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. And just to do that, just to stop and just be for a few minutes a day. It could be 5 minutes a day where you just take yourself out of that situation completely, whether it be a walk, a meditation, whether it be a run. It's not me, I don't run. I do not run. Whatever it might be to help you get out of that situation and move forward. And you might find, I found when I did this, that I was so much more successful, because I'd stopped to just refill my soul, and I'd stop just to take that time. And it does take some dedication to begin with, and it is going against the grain. If you're busy, stop, hang on a second. And it really helped. So if you're struggling and you are finding that you're so tired that you're not spending time with people, you're so tired that you're unproductive in your work, your home life, just stop for a few minutes a day, and you can just breathe, take a few deep breaths, and be thankful for where you are, what you're doing right now. Surround yourself in white light, and allow your mind, body and soul just to stop. Let me know how you get on. Let me know if that helps. I'm so looking forward to hearing from you. And yeah, it works. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. Keep me posted. Take care. Have an amazing day. With so much love, Kate, mynaturalhappiness.com, running School of Reiki, helping you go from hamster wheel to happiness.